No mai, haere mai, mā loi lele, welcome to 3 News. The Finance Minister is tonight meeting with Fonterra's Chief Executive to discuss the nearly 50% surge in the price of butter. Nicola Willis today acknowledged Kiwis think the cost of living is too high, and the opposition agrees, with Labour accusing the government of failing to address the strain on households. Prime Minister Christopher Luxon hit back, saying, and I quote, "I'm not taking any lectures from frickin' Chris Hipkins or the Labour Party." Here's political correspondent Zane Small.
I think we all want to know why the price of butter is astronomical right now. I mean, this is just upsetting.
The Minister of Finance wants to know too.
I think Kiwis feel the cost of living is too high, and butter is a symptom of that.
So tonight she's meeting with the Chief Executive of dairy cooperative Fonterra for a please explain.
Miles Hurrell has the opportunity to talk through what goes into the price of a block of butter, and it's in his interests to do so.
He has talked about it though. This was a month ago.
Respectfully, the New Zealand element of that is very, very small. It's the international market that drives that in the New Zealand context.
And in a statement today, Fonterra reiterated that the biggest contributor is the globally traded price of dairy. If we look at what this means for a 500-gram block of butter, around 80% of the price is due to the global traded price.
If you were having that meeting with Fonterra, what would you say?
I'd say, what are the answers? What are the solutions to deal with this very real issue that New Zealanders are facing?
That very real issue, the rising cost of living, providing political ammunition today for the opposition after National campaigned on fixing it.
Food price inflation is out of control and the government has no plan to fix it.
Butter is up almost 50%, tomatoes 33%, lettuce and broccoli 30%, steaks up 22%, and rates, insurance, electricity and other household costs continue to rise.
Well, I find it a little bit ironic being asked that question by that member, don't you think? Because it was his government that created out-of-control spending, tripled the debt 3 times.
They promised over 21,000 families that they'd be getting the maximum amount under the Family Boost childcare rebate. It turns out only 153 families have received that through the last year. I think it shows that they misjudged the Family Boost policy.
I'm not taking any lectures from frickin' Chris Hipkins or the Labour Party on not supporting low and middle income working New Zealanders.
The government has widened the eligibility for Family Boost, which provides tax refunds on the cost of early childhood education. And more than 60,000 households have received a payment, just not the full entitlement.
It is one thing to be unhappy about the cost of living. Actually, we all are. It's another thing to constructively be progressing ideas to address it. I'm not seeing that from Labour. I'm seeing shallow attack politics which doesn't put bread on anyone's table.
But with the cost of living on the rise, the government may have a challenge to butter up voters ahead of next year's election.
And Zane, a new political poll suggests it'll be a tight race.
That's right, it's a new Talbot Mills poll provided to the Post, and it shows a majority think the country is on the wrong track. And what might be most worrying for the government is that 76% thought that the economy wasn't doing well. And while 38% believed the government deserved to be re-elected, 48% thought that it was time to give another party a go. Looking at the numbers, the poll has Labour ahead at 35%, National at 32%, the Greens at 12%, ACT at 8%, New Zealand First at 7% and Te Pāti Māori at 3.8%. Now, Deputy Prime Minister David Seymour, when we asked him about this today, said, and I quote, "It's the middle of winter, the economy is tough, and it's not that surprising that people are down on the government." But he said voters will judge the government a year from now on work that is currently underway, and he reckons there are better times to come.
Zane Small, tēnā koe.